Hello, everyone. My name is Datar. I'm the founder of SuperSenses. SuperSenses is the first self-administered sensory screening system. We track the number one modifiable risk factors for cognitive decline. This isn't about living longer, it's about staying you longer. Because every 3 seconds, someone develops dementia. And the number is tripling. But we've built a 20-minute at-home test that tracks all 5 senses: your vision, your hearing, your taste, your smell, and your touch. Because sensory health is the most overlooked but the most modifiable driver of brain health. This is the brain's new vital sign: measurable, modifiable, and trackable at scale. Most diagnostics are still chasing amyloid plaques, the old Alzheimer's model. But emerging research is pointing to something upstream: synaptic function and neuroplasticity. Recent studies show molecules like heaven are secreted by astrocytes, and they can reverse cognitive decline in mice without changing plaque levels. That's not theoretical. It's a shift in how we understand decline, from pathology detection to functional preservation. SuperSenses gives us the earliest, most scalable behavioral proxy for those deeper systems before the brain breaks down and the senses begin to fade. Sensory decline doesn't just mean it's an inconvenience. It signals systematic failure. Each additional sensory loss can double the risk of cognitive decline, and they don't add up. They're multipliers. Yet half of all sensory loss goes completely unnoticed. That's why tracking all 5 senses creates a powerful early warning system that traditional healthcare misses. Now, on the right-hand side, the traditional model: we wait for symptoms and then we react. But what if symptoms weren't the start of the decline, but the end of a long modifiable window? SuperSenses gives you that window, one tool at home, 10 times more accessible at a fraction of the cost. And if you believe in neuroplasticity, this is where it starts, where there's still time to adapt, recover, and protect function. This is the first comprehensive early warning system for the senses. You get a kit in the mail, and it has a smell card and a touch disc and some compounds that you're tasting, and the vision test and the hearing test are all done right in the app. So this is where it gets real. Sally didn't even know she had an ear infection, but our test flagged a hearing impairment in her left ear. She caught it early enough to protect herself against permanent hearing loss. The same story repeats itself across vision and smell and touch. We catch small changes before they spiral, and that's how independence is preserved. The dashboard isn't about symptom management. It's about system monitoring. We track and smell degradation, hearing asymmetry, and contrast loss before this shows up in clinical tests. The question isn't whether this data matters. The question is, how long can we afford not to have it? So we're not just a tech company. We're in partnership with a few folks in universities and research institutions. We have PhDs writing our validation protocols, publishing studies, and designing trials. As a CEO, I've built and sold companies before, but this time we're building something people need before they know that they need it. So this isn't another cognitive screening tool. It's the first system of its kind to build and protect and preserve who we are before we even know that we're losing it. Everyone else is chasing the fire, but we're building the smoke alarm. Traditional models assume memory is the first thing to go, but the brain's inputs, our senses, decline first. Thank you.